Kawhi, what is it about this team that's been able to win close games despite not having a lot of practices? And how you guys keeping your composure through all of this?
I think probably we getting a little rhythm in the fourth quarter. Like you said, not being able to practice with each other, and then once we go out there, we start seeing what the opponent's doing on both ends of the floor, and then we probably just getting a rhythm. And guys on this team don't shy away from the moment. You know what I mean? They want to play their best basketball in the fourth quarter. Everyone's trying to execute and make shots and play great defense.
Kawhi down the middle here. Second game playing alongside Paul. Oh, there he is. Both of them have been close so far. How have you guys been able to be so successful down the stretch late in games? And what are your thoughts on the overall play together throughout the game?
We got a veteran head coach, Doc, drawing up, good plays for us, and we're just going out there executing. Got good basketball players. Paul made a big shot 2 nights ago against the Thunder when I was out, and tonight I made one. And we'll hit 2 big shots tonight to get us that lead or get us tied. And like I said, answering that other question, guys want to play well in the fourth quarter, and they're not shying away from the moment. And we're going out shooting, and they're going in.
For either of you, Lou Will had 26 second half points. Can you just talk about the faith you guys have in him and his play overall?
That's what he does. He was just being patient with the game tonight. He made the right plays in the first half. Second half, he got some open looks, knocked them down, got to the paint, and that's how the game is. It's not perfect. Some nights you're gonna score your points in the first quarter or the fourth quarter. Just got to keep being solid, and we all trust him. I trust him. He wants to play in the big moments, and he's ready for them.
So this is a question for both you guys. On that last play, you guys were both involved in defending James on that last play, and Doc has said to us earlier that you guys haven't been. He's putting you guys on James late or Russ late, but because you're not quite there yet defensively, or you're not quite there, you're both managing injury situations. Where are you defensively? Where are you comparison now to where you will be eventually?
Um, I mean, this is I'm still building those defensive legs. Just being able to move, get down, playing through fatigue, building my stamina up. All of that is kind of going into effect right now. But I think late in year, especially going down the stretch in playoffs, myself and Kawhi will be ready for those matchups.
Uh, I feel like we're good. We're good. Guarding guys like James or whoever's the best player that night is never really a one-on-one matchup. You need everybody to pretty much buy in and be able to help you. But like you said, down the road we're going to be ready, and we're ready now. But that's why it's team basketball. We're able to get our players in the flow of the game in the first quarter, with us just being on the help side defense. And, when it's crunch time, then it's time for us to get on them and, show length. And, that's what it's about. That's why our team is a good team. Everybody wants to play defense, wants to guard the best player every night. And, I feel like we can, just have that ego. You know what I mean? When it's our time, we're going to guard them.
Heather, this is for both of you. The Clippers, who haven't been able to reach a conference finals this far, is looking like a championship contender this season. What can you say about the chemistry that you all have been quickly able to build within the team?
We're not thinking about that. We're just trying to build every day. That's how I feel about it. It doesn't matter if we don't know who's going to be the champions at the end of the year. Um, it's always predictions, but nobody knows. And, we have a chance, but we just have to keep building every day. It's about tonight's game and then looking at the film and then getting better from there.
It's a bit of a big one for Paul here. what was it like playing against Russ for the first time after the last 2 years? What's your relationship like after this summer? And are there anything on the court that you can take advantage of after playing with him the last 2 years?
That I can take advantage of him? I'm not sure what you're trying to ask.
Is there anything you taken from the last 2 years that you can take
That
advantage?
I've taken from him
Yeah.
about what playing with him?
Yes.
No, I think his approach. Russ is a guy that's you know what you're gonna get out of him. He comes ready and prepared every time he step on that floor. But it was fun competing against him. Russ is still my guy. He's gonna be my guy, regardless where he's at.
Paul, you talked about earlier about picking up the defense, finding your defense, understanding the defensive language. Where do you feel you are now as opposed to when you first started back with the team and got rhythm?
Yeah, I think I'm still a ways away. I'm a little ways away with just building again that stamina, being able to just be in a lot of action throughout our defense and still having energy to keep going. So I'm building that up. It's getting better. It's still a ways away, but it's getting better.
All right, two more.
Paul, are you looking to facilitate a little bit more right now that you're playing with Kawhi, until you guys can learn how to play with each other and also play with Lou and Trez?
Yeah, I think the beauty in this team is we don't care who gets the shots. If we attract double teams, we're going to make plays out of it. So myself, Lou, Kawhi, anytime they put two on us, we're looking to make the right plays. And that's the beauty of this team. Like, nobody cares, who's getting the shots down the stretch or who's getting the looks. You just got a group of guys that just want to win, and that's all that matters.
And you guys talked about sort of the process that you're going through. Are there moments out there where you guys just feel things clicking or starting to click or starting to be familiar or just kind of like light bulb moments throughout the last couple of games?
I feel like I see it. Regardless of what's going on through a game. We, like I said last time, we basically learning within these games. But it comes a time and a point in the game where I feel like, we find a way. We execute at the right times. We get the stops we need at the right times. It's going to be moments throughout the game where we, have our ups and downs, but that's expected. And I think this group knows that. So it's just about keeping it rolling. We're taking this one game at a time. Again, we learning and we winning while we're doing it.